Hello everyone, Suntan2, welcome to another Fabric mod overview, this time on randomly adding anything, a mod that randomly generates ores, tools, food, armor. All of this is customizable via a config, as you can see, which is mostly the main reason to use the mod. You can use it by default and get varying stats, so a good chest plate or a pretty weak one, a good axe and a reasonable sword to even sometimes more worse results, like a 1.2 attack damage sword. So this is all randomized. You can punch some ores with your fist, other times you have to use a pick for it. Then again, you probably can tweak all this for the pick level, the durability, the protection, attack speed, and so on, as well as the types of ores and what they're presented as, or if they have a nugget, ingot, or block form. So, as you can see, obviously you've got the actual information, you've got the possibility of things you can turn on and off, so you've got the food option. As you can see, obviously, if I just go carrot, there's a ton of carrots. If I go apple, there's a fair amount of apples. So obviously I can turn that on and off if I want any to have that, or I want this one specifically, this type of material, to have a food for it. Otherwise I can have as ore flour, which my guess is that it's pretty much like this over here, where it's just the ore on the puzzle. That's my guess. Weapons obviously would be a sword. Tools would be that it has a tool set most likely. And armor would be is if it has an armor set or not. If I go through many of these, you can tell obviously the randomized durability, attack damage, attack speed, and if it obviously only has a sword or otherwise. Many of these obviously you can be required to smelt the ore, otherwise you can break it and just get the corresponding gem or ingot or whatever else from it. You can punch some by hand, as you can see with the item frame, meaning that I can just punch this. I'll either get the ore, or I'll get the gem or ingot from, gem from it, or the ore itself. Others you do have to use a pick for. So some have a sword that have great durability and terrible attack damage. Others will have more reasonable stats. And otherwise, again, you can customize this to however you would like. Others though, I can't answer to the pick level of, many including these ones that have wooden planks, as you can see sort of over there, that do have fairly decent stats, but obviously I don't know the actual mining level, so I put a C pickle in place of that, showing that I honestly don't know. Even if they're above diamond, or even the ones that do require a diamond pickaxe to mine them, that you would think are above them, don't seem to be above them in terms of actual pick level, because again, it's all randomized. So yeah, if you want a mod that you can customize many different stats, different types of ores, and what possibilities of materials you have access to, such as if you want nuggets for it, if you want an ingot for it, or if you want a decorative or storage block for it, then you can do that. You can determine the mining level, you can determine the color of it, the vein size, XP it drops from it, and so on. Very, very interesting for highly customizable aspects. So it's not really worth showing all of these, since it's randomized and you won't always get a sword, you won't always get a tool set, you won't always get food, you won't always get armor, and you may just get a sword or only armor otherwise. And there is also horse armor that can be possible as well, with their own stats. So, other than that, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.